Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Hello, how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon. In. Hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. It's a bit hot. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. If today is your first time seeing me, I'm Cecilia, and on today's episode, we are going to be talking about some of the manipulation tactics, women use to control men. Today let's talk about relationships. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. How are you? How are you today? Good afternoon. Let us know where you're watching from, please. Do let us know where you're watching from. How are you today? How are you today? And where are you watching from? And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about some of the manipulation tactics women use to control men. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Good afternoon. It's a bit hot in here now. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? Let us know where you're watching from today. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Let me check if I can hear myself, because sometimes the sound systems do not work. So let me check if I can hear myself, then you can hear me. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. And on today's episode, we are going to be talking. Hello from Russia. How are you? Kakdila. Let me speak a bit of Ruski. Is it Kakdila? Yeah, I think Kakdila is Russian, isn't it? Kakdila. I think so. Privet. Privet. Is it privet or privet? I'm just trying. Hello, Kakdila from Russia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm Cecilia. And on today's episode, we are going to be talking about some of the manipulation tactics that women use to control men. I know. How are you today? If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If this is your birth month, happy birthday to you. And good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and please press on the bell notification button so you will be notified every time I'm live on Facebook. Sorry, on YouTube. Did I just say Facebook? On YouTube. No, we don't want to control men. We don't want to control men. So today I'm here to share some of the manipulation tactics that women use to control men. No, we don't want to control men because there are a lot of nice men out there that we really do not want to control. We want to be, in a relationship with you. We want to work hand in hand with you, but we don't want to control you. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. But sometimes some women, not all women, have these tactics that they play. It's like a game. It's like two can play the game. And because sometimes they want something. Sometimes some women want to settle at a particular point in time, and they tend to do certain things to hold the man, to control the man, to put the man under lock and key. Like, okay, I know how to play my games in order to get the man. Yes, don't control men's money. Oh no, we have to control that one. Boris. I just said Boris. Sorry. Bo, we have to go. No. We have to control that one. That was just a joke. Hello, Sam. How are you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. I know laptop and the end of program yesterday. Some of Soweto, others and myself lost you towards the end. Again, yesterday, what happened? Oh, I see. Make sure you're reading the content on the laptop. All right, then I'll do that. I'll read it on the laptop. What happened? Yeah, because I couldn't read from you at some point, and I thought, where is Sam disappeared to? Where is Sam? How could Sam leave without saying goodbye? We didn't say our goodbyes yesterday. You just disappeared on me. And I thought, what happened? Oh my goodness, Sam, thank you very much. What happened? What happened? All right, then I will check. Sam, I will check. I'll go on my live and check. This is okay. I'll do that now. Let's see. Okay, now I can see myself. So I'll carry on checking. Please thumbs up so others can see the video. Do thumbs up. Please, Sam, go and thumbs up. Just press the thumbs so others can see. Okay. Okay, I can see, so I'm sure. So where will I see the comments? Okay, on that side. Oh, oh my goodness. I was just checking where to read the comments. It's like I didn't get it right, but now I have. So now we are here. Good. Sam, thank you very much. Because yesterday I couldn't hear from you. I could not hear from you at the end. I did not hear from you. And I was thinking, how could Sam leave without saying goodbye? How could Sam? How? Why would you do that? So now I know you did not leave intentionally. See? So I would keep checking. So now I know you did not leave intentionally. Hello? Now I'll keep checking. I'm sorry guys. I'm just checking to make sure that the sounds are working. Yeah, hello. Sam, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? Good afternoon. Can you hear me, Sam, please? If you can hear me, let me know, please. I don't know what is happening. I left you many comments, but no response. I could not read them. For some reason, I could not read them. Hello. How are you today? Come on, let's go. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? Okay, if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. And on today's episode, we are going to be talking about some of the manipulation tactics women use to control men. Someone just said we should not control men's money. But I don't know, ladies in the house, what do you think about that? You know, Sam, today, that is our topic for today. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Happy Tuesday. Get up. Let's go. Happy Tuesday. So that is the topic for today. Let's talk. And Sam, I can hear you. Yes, okay. Yes, Sam, that is the topic for today. What do you think? I was going to come again with something employment related, but I thought, you know what, let's just go out a bit and talk about relationships. I didn't get any topic from anyone yesterday, and I just picked this one, and I thought, let's talk about this. Why not? Some of the tactics we use on you men, you know, to control you, you know. women in general, not all women though. No, not all women. These are some of the tactics that some women use to control men. And girls, come. yeah, everyone should come and let's talk, you know. So if you've got comments, do leave them on the comment section and let's ride on. So what are some of the tactics women use to control men? You know, number one is mirroring. Especially there was a case, I'll start by telling you a very short story. There was a case where a wedding got cancelled last minute. Like, I was invited to that wedding and I was so excited. We were excited to go. However, the wedding was cancelled last minute. You know, the wedding was called off last minute. And we all wanted to know why, because the man was okay, in good health, not in hospital. The woman was okay, in good health, not in hospital. So what is happening? Why would anyone cancel this day that you've planned the whole year? How could you do that? What is happening? We all wanted to know. You know, if you were invited, would you not have wanted to know what really went wrong? We were like, what is happening? How can you cancel this kind of occasion you've planned? You've spent a lot of money, and now you're canceling this wedding last day. I had my dress, everything was sorted out for the day, and it was canceled a week before. Like 1 week before the wedding, we all had text messages that this wedding will no longer be taking place, will no longer hold. But there was no tangible reason. So we wanted to know why. What actually went wrong? We all wanted to know. So to cut this very long story short, after that we heard, you know, that the lady was pretending all through. She was pretending to be someone else. She wasn't who the guy thought she was, because she was pretending all through. Because she not like she loved the guy, but because the guy was loaded, because the guy was so rich, she just wanted him for his money. And unfortunately for her, she had a conversation with someone, and the guy somehow, you know how things happen, somehow the guy heard what she was saying. I don't know if the guy eavesdropped. I don't know if the guy happens to be, you know, at the right place at the right time, or what happened. We did not get that bit of the memo, but what we got was that she was acting as someone else, and he heard her talking on the phone with someone, you know. So that is how he decided to go. I heard there was a lot. They tried to sort things out. They were calling family and friends to sort things out, but he said that he was already suspecting, you know, because of the way the lady was spending money, you know, lavishly, just, you know, doing things. sometimes would just get his cards, buy things, buy flights for different people and all that. So he was already suspecting, like, okay, if you want to get married to me, if you want us to settle down, or if you want us to be husband and wife, you would not want to spend my money just like that. This is just the beginning. We have not yet, we don't even know where we are going from here. So you cannot just get my credit card and spend it. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's all right. It's all right. You're not that. It's all right. So the guy decided to cut the very long story short. So what am I trying to say here is, some women, not all again, some women will try to mirror you. They would act as an imposter. They would act like that. So you will think that they are the person, your kind of person. They would act like your match, because they know what you want. Because sometimes we ask questions because we want to know the things you want in a relationship. For example, if you go on a date with a guy, you would ask them the things they like, their interest, faith, and things like that, you know. You would ask. So what women do is they would ask you all these questions, and they would look for those commonalities, those things that would tie you together, those things that you share, you know, those common things that you share. And they would pretend to like football, even though they do not like football, just because they want you to fall for them. They would pretend to like tennis, even though they do not like tennis for real life, just because they know, okay, this guy is loaded and I'd like to settle with him. Okay, I really do not fancy this guy, but because he's loaded, I want to settle with him. What can I do? They would now go and start doing things that or they'll be someone they are not, because they want to hold you, because they want to hold you, because they want you to settle with them, because they want you to think you are a perfect match for them. They would do things, and they would be the person that you want, not who they are. They would be the person that you want, the person that you're looking for. So you will think, okay, this is my real match, this is the person I love, and then you will fall in love with them, not knowing that they are just playing with you. They're trying to mirror you. They're trying to be that person that you want. Let me give you another example. Do you remember the girl, Eddie Murphy's arranged wife, the wife that Eddie Murphy was, Eddie Murphy's hand-picked wife in Coming to America? Do you remember that? Does anyone remember Eddie Murphy's wife? Obviously, I think most people must have watched that film. I'm sure I watched that film more than 10 times. Oh, 10 times? I've watched Coming to America like 30 times. Do you remember Eddie Murphy's hand-picked wife? Do you remember how she was? When Eddie Murphy said, ask her what kind of things she liked, she went, the things you like. Like, seriously, what do you like? What you like, my highness? That is called mirroring. The person is trying to trap you. The person is trying to hold you. The person wants you for reasons known to them. It might be because you're wealthy. It might be because you're loaded. It might be because of certain reasons. They really do not. They know that they don't like some of the things you do. They're not your type, but they would try to say yes to everything you say, everything you want, everything you ask for, just because they want to get you to think that you are the person that they are the person that you want, that the person that you need in your life at that particular point in time. So if you start dating someone, you know, and everything that you say is okay, because come on, we are all humans, you know, we will not agree on everything. We will not agree. We will not. If you're dating someone, or if you start dating someone, you cannot tell me that whatever you like, the person would like. You know, hello, bro, how are you? You cannot tell me that if you meet someone today, whatever you like, that person would like Eddie Murphy's arranged wife in Coming to America. You know, she was asked, what kind of food do you like? She said, whatever food you like, my highness. Like, seriously, but what do you like? You know, so when you start dating someone and they like everything that you like, you don't make you don't make any mistake, whatever you do is correct, whatever you do is right, it's a red flag. No one is perfect. Perfection is a myth, and no one can like everything that you like. What do you like? What type of drinks do you like? Whatever type of drinks you like, my highness. Eddie Murphy was like, no, this is not right. But what do you like? Whatever thing you like. You know, what kind of drinks do you like? Whatever whatever type of drinks you like, your highness. It doesn't work like that. For example, if I should go on a date and be quiet, I'm acting. It's not possible. I cannot go on a date and be quiet. You know, just because. But if I was to act, I'd go on a date, and if I know that guy, I want that guy, he is loaded, or there's something in particular that I like, maybe he's intelligent, maybe he's very smart, and I really want to date him, I would pretend to be someone that I'm not. I'll pretend to be a quiet person because I know that he likes quiet people. So I'll pretend until we start dating, he falls in love with me, we get married, and then when we get married, that is when he's gonna see my true colors. Because I pretended, because, you know, people are like that. People would pretend to make you think, they would mirror you to make you think they are the person that you want. Not knowing, no, they're just pretending because they want you all wrapped around their fingers. Like, you know what, I want you wrapped around my finger. Wait until you're completely wrapped around my fingers. That is when you see my true colors. So this is what happened. This is what happened, and the wedding we were invited to was cancelled because the lady pretended all through. She wasn't who she was just acting. She was just acting because she wanted the guy. I think the guy had a high-profile job somewhere, and she just wanted the guy. The guy was good-looking as well, high-profile job. She was looking at her kids going to private schools and all that, and then so she just faked it. She faked everything. She wasn't herself. So when you spot all these things, when something is too good to be true, you know, whatever you drink is what I'll drink. The person is just mirroring you, you know, it's kind of that as well. The person is mirroring you, doing what you're doing, so you think they're like you, they're the right match for you, they're the best person for you. You know, those are some of the tactics women use to control men. Because when she does that, then you will gradually, but you will fall head over heels for her. Because, oh my God, she tidies the house just like me. Oh my God, she cooks and she loves the kind of food that I love. Oh my God, I love her. Oh, you're God sent. She is plain. She knows exactly what you want, and she's giving you what you want. You know how it works, isn't it? You give somebody what they want, and you get them towards you. You know, it's like a mouse trap. You put your mouse trap, and you're getting the person gradually. You know, so they're trapping you, and once they have you wrapped around their fingers, now they can do whatever they want with you. So these are some of the manipulation tactics that women do. So if you ever go on a date with someone, or you start dating someone and they start behaving like Eddie Murphy's arranged wife in Coming to America. We all remember Coming to America, don't we? Have you watched that film? Just go and watch that little bit, that little part where Eddie Murphy's wife was introduced to Eddie Murphy, and her behavior was, oh my goodness. We were like, don't you like anything? Like, come on, we like, what kind of food do you like? Like, she did not, everything Eddie Murphy liked. She like, but you don't know what I like. Eddie Murphy was like, but you really don't know what I like. She said, yeah, I don't know what you like, but whatever I don't know that you like, I still like it. It was madness. It was like, so you don't want any woman like that. So when you start dating a woman and she is she's mirroring you, she is too good to be true, it's not true. She just wants you to she just wants to get you wrapped around her fingers, and then she would change. Once you're with her, once she has found that place in your heart, she will be that person that she is. That's when she'll show you who she truly is. She'll show you her true colors. Do you have any dial? Oh, I don't know what that means. Can you dial clue? I don't know. If suggestion, I don't know. I will. Is it clue or I don't know? Can you rephrase that, please? I don't kind of understand. So that is the thing. So once you spot those signs, please move on and know she's playing with you. Know she is playing with you and move on. Okay, that is the first thing a woman would do. She would mirror you, fake herself, make you think you're who you're looking for, and then she would just leave you. Another thing women do is women will get you to fall head over heels for them. For example, you're dating a woman, she comes to you, she knows exactly the type of food you love to eat, she knows the things you like, and she will do the things you like. She will spoil you. She knows the food you like, she knows the kind of things you like, she knows your kind of drinks, she knows the perfume. What happened to let me just bear with me. Sam says in a relationship, men want to know how beautiful the woman is, but women's first question is, what does the man do for a living? Men are attracted to looks and women attracted to money. Sam, so I know men are attracted to looks, what they see, but are all women attracted to money? Yeah, but a man should work. It's work for men before women. So a man is meant to work and take care of his family. Do you understand what I mean? So don't just look at it like the woman is attracted to money. Money is important, don't get me wrong. Money is so important. That is why I would always recommend that men should first look for your work before you look for a woman. Get your profession sorted out. Make sure you sort out who you are. Know yourself. That is your identity. Get your work. So for men, it's work before woman. If you get married to a man, if you get married to a woman, I'm answering Sam's question now. Sam, if you get married to a woman and as a man you don't work and she falls pregnant and she's home, some women are home, are sick throughout pregnancy. As the man of the house, you have to provide. So if you don't have money, to provide for your family, then things are not going to work. So one person must do one thing or the other. So I think, this is my opinion again, I think as a man, it's work first. Work and provide for your family. So as a man, it's work first. But not all women are attracted to money. Some women do work at the moment. We all work. I personally, I'm not for 50-50. But a lot of women work. Most women work today. Most women do work. And mind you, Sam, even as a homekeeper, being a homekeeper as a woman is full-time work. being a home keeper as a woman is full-time work. So sometimes you go, as a woman, you're home, you don't work. It's full-time work. When women are home taking care of kids, or as home keepers, it's full-time work. They have to cook, clean. There are just a lot of things to do as a woman in the house. But some, again, as a man, please, it's work before women. Work for men before women. Get yourself sorted out. Get your work sorted out. If you don't have the means to look after your family, who is going to look after your family for you? So yes, men are attracted by what they see. That is why I also recommend that women should take care of themselves. Whether you're single, you're married, you're in a relationship, just carry on looking after yourself. Just carry on looking after yourself, because if you're single and you want to mingle, you're looking to get a man, you're looking to get in a relationship, you have to look after yourself, because most men, as Sam just said, are attracted by what they see. Men are attracted by what they see, and according to Sam, women are attracted by money. I don't know. What do you think? If you are watching this video, what do you think? That is Sam's comments. You can reply to Sam's comments on the comment section, because he says that men are attracted by what they see, but women are attracted to money. So you let us know. You can answer Sam's question or comment on the comment section below. Sam goes further to say, hello Cecilia, what happened to you yesterday? Nothing. I was here full time. I don't know what happened. It's like there's a message whenever I receive a message, because I'm using my phone. So maybe I should start using my laptop to go live, because it's easier on the phone. But every time I get a message, it's like it interrupts the live video, and my phone is on silent. So I don't know. I would have to sort that out, Sam. I'll sort that out. Son of Soweso says, you couldn't see our messages. No, I couldn't see your messages, and I was wondering why you would just leave like that. I was like, you guys cannot just leave me like that. We did not say our goodbyes. No, we did not say our see you tomorrows, not goodbyes. Son of Soweso, it is good for women to be attracted to someone who will give her the basics of life. That is Son of Soweto's comment onto this topic. It is good for a woman to be attracted to someone who will give her the basics of life. Fair enough. Yeah, I think so too. You don't eat love. Son of Soweto, it's true. Who eats love? You don't eat love. You do not eat love. We eat food. So I always say this, and I'll keep saying it. For men, it's work. It's work before woman. It's work before woman. So if you're a man out there, or a young boy, maybe just above 18, 25, and you think, that is the girl I love, I'm going to go after her, she's the woman of my dream. If you go after her without anything in your pocket, you know, how long can you keep someone? How long can you be with someone when you don't have anything to support her? And let me tell you a very short story. I remember there was this guy, very handsome guy, and he was dating this girl. True story. He was dating this girl. He told me the story. He was dating this girl. Very beautiful girl as well. And they loved each other. You know, they were head over heels for each other. But what happened was the guy was very lazy. The girl liked him so much, but he was very lazy. He doesn't like to work so hard. You know, now I'm saying he was lazy, but that is not what he said. He was like, you know what, I couldn't cater for her. Those were his words. That he could not cater for the lady, that now they are not together anymore. He says it was all his fault because he could not look after the lady. He knew it. So the lady left him because he could not afford basic things. He could not afford basic things. He worked just enough to pay his own rent, and sometimes they would go out and she would want them to go to a fancy restaurant, and most of the times she was the one paying because she was working as well. So they would go to restaurants, she would pay. She was kind of encouraging him to do something, because very talented guy, but he wouldn't do anything. He just wanted to work. 6 hours a day was okay for him. He didn't want to work too much. He worked just enough to pay his bills and a little bit to pay his car bills and all that. And the girl was like, no. As a man, you need to work. You need to take your girl to nice restaurants. You need to go out. You need to go on holiday. And she just got fed up of this guy, and very, very handsome guy. And they decided to part ways, just because he couldn't. He was just... so I would always say, as a man, you need to work. As a man, it's your work first, your profession first. Get something. And sometimes women will come for you. We have seen it with our own eyes. Haven't you seen it with your own eyes? You have seen men of a certain age getting married to women of a certain age because they're loaded. We cannot deny it. There are countless cases out there where you would see a man who is 60, 70 years old getting married to a girl of about 20 because he's loaded. These are just things happening there. These are the realities of life. We cannot shy away from them. We cannot say, yes, sometimes some people will go, oh, it's not right. Yeah, but people have got the right to make personal choices. And if that is what people like, if a woman decides to get married to a man because he's loaded, that is her decision, So I respect that. I respect people. I respect whatever people want to do with their lives. It's your life. Do whatever you want to do with it. Whatever makes your soul happy, do it. Whatever suits your soul, come on, do it. Whatever makes you happy, do it. So I'm not against women getting married to men who are a certain age because they are loaded. If the man is loaded and the man is spoiling the girl and the girl wants to settle with the man, it's up to her. It's up to her, But what I'm saying is, some women will do it, especially at the beginning of the relationship. They will do it and later on they will change. If you are dating a guy and you let me read some of the comments. Son of Soweto says, you don't eat love, which is true. We don't. No one eats love. We all, especially today, things are so expensive today. So if you are with someone who doesn't work, or someone who cannot afford certain things at this particular point in time, it's stressful. It's stressful. So no one eats love, Son of Soweto. I really do agree with you on that one. What happens to equal rights that women fought for? Sam, this one. What do you mean by what happened? What happens to equal rights? Sam. Oh my God. We've got the rights. We've got equal rights. Yes, but you know what? When it comes to certain things, yes, Sam, but at the end of the day, women are women and men are men. We are different. And there are certain things that women can do that men cannot do, and vice versa. So this equal rights, it depends. It now depends. And when we talk about equal rights, Sam, now you're taking me to the law. It's all about things like voting and things like that. It's voting, pay at work. We want equal pay at work. We're talking about voting and things like that. So Sam, don't take us there. Now we are talking about money, and we are talking about relationships. And when we are talking about equal rights, it's good. It's good that women can vote, Sam. Those are the things we fought for, and we are happy that today we can vote. and we are still fighting for equal pay at work, which is something we deserve because we all work. We do the same work. It's not fair that a man and a woman will do the same piece of work and the man gets more paid than the woman. You know, that is what we fought for, and that is what we are still fighting for. I'm not too sure, but I think in tennis today, I think what's her name? What's her name? The American lady. I think she's fighting for that in tennis world. Billie Jean King. What's her name? Sam, do you know the lady's name? Is it Billie Jean? I know her name. Billie Jean King. Yeah, that's her name. Billie Jean King is her name, isn't it? She's fighting for women in tennis to earn as much as men. It's the same game. They're playing the same game. You know, if the Serena Williams are playing and the Federers are playing, why should they get more paid when it's the same entertainment? Do you get what I mean, Sam? So, but that's not what we are talking about today. We fought for our rights. Now we can vote, you know, and things like, so we had to fight. You guys could just go and vote, but we had to fight. And you're bringing it up. Sam. Okay, that's that. Yes, Sam. Okay. And that is that. So let's carry on with the comments. Okay. Son of Soweto says, but also it is social class matter. If your wife earns more than you, then you stay home if money is what you want. Yeah, if your wife earns more than you, which it's okay. It's okay in today's world. We have a lot of women who are CEOs in big organizations who do earn more than their husbands, and it's left to them as a family to decide who stays home, who takes care of the kids, who who becomes the homekeeper. It depends. You know, it depends. Some men love to work from home as well, and it just depends. It just depends on what you want as a family. So I'm not I do understand with you, Son of Soweto. It just depends what they want as a family. So they'll decide who stays home and who goes to work. If you're with a woman and she makes twice as much as you, would you rather she stays home and you work when you're bringing, let's say you're bringing £2,000 a month and she is bringing £4,000 a month? Would you rather she stays at home, take care of the kids, or would you work from home? I actually watched on TV, I don't know when was it, there was a program on TV talking about this, and there was this guy, his wife is a CEO in a very big organization and she makes a lot of money, and he decided to work from home. So he works from home, you know, he works from home, and they are just fine. You know, so it depends on what you want. As far as the love is there, the respect is there, the man and the woman is there. And from what we saw on TV, from what I saw, the woman had a lot of respect for the husband. They were just a very good family, and you could see that everything was working well for them, you know. So it depends on what you want as a family. Sam says, we are talking in general. A man can live peacefully with a woman, with a housewife, but no woman will live 6 months peacefully with a housewife. Guys, do you agree with this? Please, can you please respond to Sam's comment? Sam says, we are talking in general. A man can live peacefully with a housewife, but a woman will live 6 months peacefully with a house husband. Oh, this is a good point, Sam. This is a good one. I know, I get what you, if the man is working, earning money, and he decides to work from home, it's a whole different ball game. But I understand what you're saying. That is why I would keep saying men are different from women. Men are completely different from women. You know, when a man is working full time, and in most cases, in most cases, when a man is working full time and he provides for his family, he does not complain. He doesn't complain. He would provide. He knows the woman is home. The woman will take care of everything, cooking, cleaning. So the woman is the housekeeper. But when it's the other way around, sometimes it doesn't go that smoothly. It doesn't. If the woman is the breadwinner, like complete, if the woman is 100% the breadwinner of a home, sometimes some women are very good and they would handle this in a mature way, but not all women though. So it depends again. It depends. I don't like to generalize. I know you said talking in general, but yeah, you would have some cases where women will just treat the men so very well, you know. So you have exceptions, you know. You have exceptions, Sam, but I do agree with you. In most cases, when the man is the house husband, oh my God, the way you put it, Sam, what house husband is the way you phrase it. I agree with you on this one. It's not easy for a man to be a house husband, but the other way around, it's okay for a woman to be a housewife. Sometimes women, we are like, no, you know what? Because most women want men to be men and women to be women. And when the man gives his, I don't know how to put it, to become a house husband, some women start looking at you not the same. I kind of get it, Sam. I kind of get what you're saying. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. But what do you think? Please, if you can read the comments, go read the comments, and you can add your points, share your thoughts on today's topic. Sam says we are talking in general. Okay, I get it. I get it with the house husband. It's not easy to be a house husband, especially if your wife is like a big CEO somewhere, and if she's not understanding, then there is a problem. But there are some exceptions. There are some very good women out there who would respect their husband irrespective of how much they're making, irrespective of what is happening, whether the man is a house husband or lost his job. The woman would stay there, stand by him, and be his wife. You know, Son of Soweto says, I have a friend who is a hire manager, and she earns over 2 million a year, and her husband is an artist who earns peanuts. They have grown kids and they have been together for a long time. Yeah, you have couples like that. You have couples where it's just a matter of understanding, and it's a matter of understanding your partner, you know, taking care of each other, looking out for each other, because it could be the other way around. It could be the man making the money and the woman making peanuts. The man making 2 million a year and, you know, the man making peanuts. It could be the other way around. So it actually depends on the couple, your understanding and things like that. And Sam says a man should take good care of his woman, but women become generous with a man at older age because they don't want to grow old alone. Sam, okay, so that's the only reason, you know, a man should take care of. So is that the only reason, Sam? The only reason why we become generous at the older ages because we don't want to grow old alone. So let's be honest, equal pay at work won't happen because lots of jobs women can't do because it's just too physical for women. No, when it's physical for women, let's yeah, I kind of understand from where you're coming from, but with jobs that women cannot do, that is different. That is not what we are talking about. We're talking about equal job. Let's say I'm working somewhere, I'm working in HR. I'm working as an HR manager, generalist, and there's another HR manager, generalist. Let's say we are working for, let me call any company, Marks and Spencer. I'm an HR generalist working in Marks and Spencer, or there's John, an HR generalist working in Marks and Spencer, and there is Sally, an HR generalist as well working in Marks and Spencer. Sally earns £45,000 a year, and John earns £66,000. Equal job, the same task, same job description, person specification, everything the same. The only difference is the salary. Sally is still in her 30s, John is in her 30s or early 40s, and they do the same work for the same organization. But John makes more than Sally. That is just what we are talking about. We are not talking about physical jobs, for example, mining. When you talk about mining, for example, women are not going to be doing that job. Men do that job, and we do agree that they should get paid, but something like tennis, tennis. They're all playing, it's all entertainment, so why would men get more than women? Why? That is what we are talking about, Ebony. But I understand you, and you have your point. We can agree to disagree, but I respect your point. I respect your point. I respect your opinion. We can agree sometimes, and sometimes we can agree to disagree and live together happily ever after. And in this case, I think when it comes to certain jobs where the woman and the man are doing the same task, the same job, the person specification is the same, job description is the same, job title is the same, everything is the same. They all work 8 hours a day. They all go to the same presentations. They all do the same things. They all do the recruitment, selection, all the same process, and the man earns more than the woman. Then there is a problem. Sometimes they'll talk about women, as in women go away. We go away when we during childbirth. We go away, we stay away whilst the man, because that was the argument, or that is the argument that is currently going on. They'll talk about women going away during childbirth, and whilst the woman is away, the man will carry on training and developing themselves, and that is the reason why most men earn more than women. That is the argument, because when women are away giving birth, making children, the men go on to develop themselves further. That is why they earn more. That is the argument. But when when everything is the same, job description, person specification, all the job, everything that you do is the same, I think the salary should be the same. But when it comes to physical work, e.g. mining, there are certain jobs that women cannot do because it needs physical ability. But let's say you've got two pilots, male and female pilot, doing the same job, flying 24 hours to Australia, to Sydney, and the woman, the male employee or the female pilot discovers that her male counterpart earns more than her, then she would not be happy, and happy workers are more productive. And you don't want your pilot not happy. You don't want someone flying people not happy, so you want to make all your employees happy. So there should be a balance somehow. We've gone back to employment, so maybe we should talk more about employment anyway. About employment and things at work and all that. Sam says women marry up and men marry low. Oh, Sam. It depends again. But it's good to marry up, isn't it? It's good. Women, it's good to marry up. It's good to marry up. You don't want to get married to someone who is lower than you. And what most women do not want is someone who cannot defend themselves in public. You get married to a man, he is you want a man who is up. It's true in every sense of it. You don't want to get married to a man, you are in public, the man cannot defend you. Sometimes it's the physique as well. For some women, they need protection. It depends, it depends on what every woman wants. We all want different things. Some women want men that men that can protect them. You're looking for a man who can protect you. Some women want men who are financially stable because they want to go on luxury holidays. It depends on what you want. Some women want men who can spoil them. It all depends on what you want as an individual. But marrying up is a plus. For me, it's a plus. You don't want to marry down, As someone rightfully said earlier on, that is Son of Soweto said, we don't eat love, but you should love the person you're with, but both of you have to make sure you can, make ends meet, especially the man, because when you get married and the woman falls pregnant, or you as the man of the house, you have to make sure you cater for bills, rent. If it's your mortgage, you have to make sure you can sort that out. Especially some women, I know of women who fall pregnant and they just cannot do anything anymore. It happens. Some women stay in hospital for the first trimester. So as a man, you have to make sure you can sort your family out. You can stand and support your family. It's very important. So those are some of the things we have to think about. Just 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Those are some of the things we have to think about. So all right then, and let's go back. Let me see. Hopefully it's working, because my thing keeps playing up. So let's make sure it's working. The sounds are working. Yeah, okay, it's working. I've checked again, Sam, so I don't so what happened yesterday should not happen. Okay, Sam says women tennis competitions don't generate the same money. You've gone back to that, isn't it, Sam? Sam says women tennis competitions don't generate the same money as men's tennis. The employers pay employees based on how much the company makes. Okay, good and fine. Let's leave this argument for another day, about pay rise and equal pay for women and men. At least for now we can vote. It's okay. We'll keep doing what we can to get where we want to be, but we are not fighting. We just love men. We're not fighting with men. We want to work hand in hand with you, and you know what, when things like this are happening, men are so much, men are always so much in support of women. When it comes to things like this, men do fight for women. Even at work, men will go, yeah, but we're doing the same job, so we should get equal pay. Men don't have any trouble with that. You know, it's mostly the way things have been. You know, it's the way things have been. We are trying to change things. We are trying to get to change certain things, but some things have been like this for a very long time, and it takes time to change things. It takes time. Sometimes you have to fight to change things, you know, and it's not easy. We are not blaming men. It's just that who are the people making all these laws, and you know, maybe some things need to change, but it's been like that. We're trying. Hopefully things are going to change and get better. You know, some, I understand they pay according to what they get, you know, so we are not comparing. We just want things better for ourselves. We are not kind of saying because men are getting this, we must get this as well. No, when it comes to jobs where you are doing the same job as a man, when it's not physical, you know, because sometimes they would say, okay, because it's physical, the men are doing all the physical work, they should get more or better paid than women. But let's leave this employment law and pay and all this, let's leave it for another time, and let's just carry on with today's topic. And hello guys, how are you doing today? Please, if this is your first time seeing me, I'm Cecilia Mbullah, and I'm streaming live from London, England. Please do not forget to like, share. Have you subscribed to the channel? Please subscribe to the channel so we can talk more. And if you've got anything to share, if you've got a story that you'd like to share with us, we would love to hear. Get in touch with me. We can plan that. If you don't want to join me live, we can have a Zoom call in private. You can share your story and we can come here and share it on YouTube, you know. But if you can join me live, that would be good, so we can come here, share our stories, chat and talk. There are a lot of we all have got things to share, and trust me, people would love to hear your story, because people love to learn, and we learn from other people's mistakes. So we'll be very happy to have you here. Cecilia, my assignment for you is to find. Okay, I've got an assignment. Maybe we should start something. Should we start something dating? We can do it online, you know. We can do like evenings. We can look for a time and do it. We can match people up. People can come here live. You can share photos. You can have people, because you can have more than one people join. So you can have people come here if you're single, because we've got lots of single people in London. People work a lot and people do not have time to date. I have always, and I will always recommend people going out. This is summer. Go out, meet people, go to your local shopping center. If you're in the UK, the weather is so good at the moment. Go to your local shopping center, meet people. People meet at various places. If you like reading, go to the library. If you like to have a good laugh, join comedy clubs. Know the type of things that you like. For example, if you love public speaking, join a public speaking club. You would meet different people. If you're single and you're ready to mingle, go out. Don't stay home. No one will find you at home. No one knows your home. You know, some people are fortunate, they find their life partners at work. I know of a couple who found each other in Asda. They've been together for a very long time. They met each other in Asda. Both of them have been working in Asda for over 20 years. They met there. They are now happily married. So you can meet your partner anywhere. Some people meet their life partners at work. It could be anywhere, you know. So go out. I'd recommend you to go out. This is summer. A lot of things are happening, and please, when you go out, let's say you go to an event. If you're a business person, there are lots of business events in London, in England, in your city. Go out and meet people. And when you meet people, just say hello. I know sometimes it's not, especially here, it's considered harassment. That is why I would recommend that maybe you join like a private club, maybe speaking club, comedy club, go out different places. If you are if you are a church type, go to church. People, there are a lot of companionship clubs online. Your local church, you might meet someone there. You have got lots of people meet in church. So if you're a church person and you want a church wife, a woman who goes to church, then you have to go to church. That is where you're going to find someone. I know online dating is up at the moment. People meet online and all that, which is a good thing. But why not look for some? Do you can actually find someone you love on your street. The street where you live. You see a lady that you like, and because you just cannot speak to her because you're shy, I know now things are different. And if you're a lady watching me, if you see a man that you fancy, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I'll say this. I will say it. I will say it. If you see a man that you fancy, just say hello and smile. Men do understand. Men do understand. Once you say hello to a man and you give him that smile, that cheeky smile, they would understand that, yeah, because everyone is online now. You're in your room, on your bed, on your phone, searching for people miles away. There's a program on TV, I can't remember the name, where people are looking for love far away. This 17-year-old boy found a girlfriend in India, a girl somewhere in Manchester found a man in one of these Asian countries. And we are looking for love far away. Meanwhile, we have people around us. So I recommend you look around you. Sometimes we go and look for gold far away when we have gold around us. So please search around you. You might find someone you love around you. Say hello to people. Join different things, events, go to different events and do things, and we can start here online. What do you think? We can start here online and just get people to meet each other and chat. But this is the best time to go out, please. And when you go out, just look good. If you love or if you like church women, it's time for you to go to church. And who knows where you're going to find someone. I'm just saying, if you stay home and you lock yourself indoors, you're not going to find anyone. No one is going to know you're there. How will people know you're there when you don't go out? So go out. And at church, very nice place to meet. Son of Soweto says, very nice place to meet a sinner. That the best. This is the best thing I've heard in a long time. Oh my God. Son of Soweto says, that the church is a place to meet a sinner. Oh my God. This is the best thing I've read in a very long time. Son of Soweto. Like, seriously. You see, this is why I just love to interact with people, because people have different ways of looking at life, and we just learn. I was thinking, if you like church, then go and meet a good person. If you like church, I'm not judging, but and then Son of Soweto just came from another angle. Like, what? If you want to meet a sinner, go to church. What? Son of Soweto. And okay, Sam says, Cecilia, if men decide to marry up, women will remain unmarried. Yeah, it's true. It's true, because if you decide to marry up, it's true. You're very right, and women don't want to remain unmarried. No, No, we need our men in our lives. We need our men. We need, because it just works that you need someone. You need someone to lean on. We can't stay by ourselves. So you need someone to lean on. I'm just reading the comments here on my laptop. Guys, if you can read the comments and respond to them, then please. Oh, thank you very much, Cecilia. Oh, thank you. My assignment for you. All right, we're going to sort that out. Son of Soweto, make it clear that you are referring to man and woman, or Adam and Eve. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we are referring to Adam and Eve. Okay. I get it, Son of Soweto. Yeah, but this is your point. At church, very nice place to meet us. Okay, I get it. I'm thinking of spending 2 weeks in London this year, in October or November. Oh, okay. And Sam says, Cecilia, don't recommend dating someone on your street. The breakup can be toxic and unsafe. It's the same as dating on your job. I think so. Yeah, on your street. Yeah, I think on your street and at your workplace. Yeah, it's true. I don't recommend dating at work. However, you might find someone at work. I don't recommend it, but I've seen people who found each other at work and they've been happily married for a very long time. I don't recommend it, but you know what, to every there's always something. Like, you would not recommend, your co-workers are not friends, but I've seen people, ladies, both of them nurses, and they've been friends for 50 years. We don't recommend, your co-workers are not your friends and they don't owe you anything. However, you can meet someone who works well with you. You can meet someone you understand, someone who understands you, and someone that you can rely on and lean on as a friend at work, and it might last for a very long time. So we don't recommend, or we don't advise to date someone on your street, but who knows, it might turn up well. But if it doesn't, or like dating someone at work, I will never recommend it, because if you date someone at work and it does not go well, OMG, sometimes you have to quit that job. You date someone at work and it doesn't work well, you have to quit the job, because it will be a night, it will be hell on, it will not be a good place. The environment will not be good for you. So no one recommends I don't recommend it, dating at work. No, if it doesn't go right, it can really be stressful for both parties. Oh my God, Son of Soweto, you again. Okay. Okay, so let's crack on with today's topic, which is, hi guys, how are you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. And if this is your birth month, happy birthday to you. And on today's episode, we've actually been talking about manipulation tactics that women use to control men. And the first one was being an imposter. Some women will act up like Eddie Murphy's arranged wife in Coming to America. They would want to be the person that you're looking for, so you think that the right person. Meanwhile, they are not. And once they get you wrapped around their finger, that is it. They would just use you to play around. So that is something that women do. Another one is withdrawal. So what women will do is they would get you to fall in love with them by doing the things that you like. They would cook for you your best food. They would do the things that you like. They would be so affectionate, they would treat you well, love you, spoil you, and once you fall in love with them and you're all over them, they'll just withdraw. They would withdraw. You call them, they will not pick the phone. Oh, baby, where are you? I'm busy, we can't see. It's a tactic. So they'll come in, pour the love. Women are very good at this. Women are good at playing these games. These two can play the game. They would pour the love. They would pour so much love on you, and you men, you're like kids. You're, you're like kids. We know how. We'll pour the love on you, and once you are head over heels, we will pull out, we'll withdraw. Women do it a lot. Once you realize a woman is doing that, go, baby, hey, stop it. If you carry on doing that, I know what you're doing. Stop playing that with me. Every time you fall head over heels with her, she will pull out. She would pull out. She would not answer your calls. She would tell you she's busy, knowing she came to your place, cooked you dinner, spoiled you, you had a good time, you went out, and just when you want more of her, she withdraws. And you're like, what is happening? Every time you come here, you give me so much. I feel so loved. And when I want to love you, you withdraw. They do it to play with you. It's a way to control you. So they're playing with your emotions. So those are some of the things women do to play with you. They'll come close, and then they'll withdraw. So once you see that, please say hello. Call her attention to it. Once you see that, make sure you call her attention to it. It's not fair. You're with a man, he's treating you right. You show him love. He wants to fall in love with you, and then you withdraw. You keep doing it. It's a game. It's a game, And if you love someone, you don't want to keep playing these games. You don't want to keep playing these games. You call her phone is switched off. Women, we know how to play games, don't we? Not all women, though. Not all women. And some men do not deserve this. Some men are really good. So I'm talking to the very good men out there. I'm telling you some of the things we do. If you're a very good man out there, I watched on Facebook the other day when this man was just crying for this lady. I love you. Why are you treating me like this? And everyone was like, why is he crying? He's a man. Yes, he's a man. So should men not cry? He's got emotions. He's emotional as well. We're all emotional beings. And if he's falling in love. Why don't you want him to cry? He was like, oh, please. And everyone was, the ladies were like, yes, sister. They were so happy. Oh my goodness, sometimes these things. Ladies were so happy about it. They were like, oh my God, we are going to make you queen of the sisterhood. Like, ladies were so happy. The guy was crying and begging. The guy had fallen head over heels for this girl, and now she was just playing him up and down. So this guy saw the girl in public, and he was like, no, I've not seen you for some time. Where have you been? I've been calling you. And he just started crying. I felt so bad. And on the comment section, oh my God, human beings, the comment section was crazy. Everyone was like, yeah, the ladies were like, come on. Come on. And I felt for them. We are just humans, So I'm here for guys like that. Nice guys who get played by some of these sisters. Some sisters will just play you around. They'll wrap you around their fingers and play you. They'll play you like a football. We've got sisters like that. So I'm here for brothers who just need to spot these signs. And when you spot these signs, say it. I know you might be in love, but you have to go stop playing these games. If you do not stop these games, or sometimes you have to play the game as well. If she comes to you, shows you all the love, and decides to withdraw, you withdraw as well. She calls you, your phone is off. Baby, can I come? When she wants to come back, baby, can I come? Say I'm busy. Tell her you're busy. I'm busy, you can't come. Yes, I'm busy, you cannot come, please. So sometimes you have to learn to play the game as well. For those good brothers, especially the brother who was crying on Facebook, she's fallen in love with you. Now you're just treating her. He's fallen in love with you, and now you're treating him like that in public. Sam says there are a lot of um cheating spouses at work. Son of Soweto says, can you sing a happy birthday song to my sister Yolanda Gabriel? I don't know how to sing. Where is she? Happy birthday, Yolanda. If you could join me, let's sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Yolanda. We wish you all the best on your birthday and on this very special day. And always happy birthday to you from your darling brother, son of Soweto. He loves you and we all love you. Happy birthday. All the best always, Yolanda. So that is happy birthday to you, Yolanda. With love from your brother, son of Soweto. Sam says, if you dare someone on your street, if you date someone on your street and it doesn't work out, be ready to sell your house. Would you recommend dating someone on your street? What do you think? You might find love anywhere. If you find love on your street, will you date the person? Yes, if you date someone in your street and it doesn't work, you might have to sell your property, and especially if the person is a problem. Let's say you date someone in your street and you don't want the relationship anymore, you're not the person, and that person is a bit of a handful, then you are in trouble because they'll make your life miserable. So should we put dating someone on your street, someone at work, someone on your street or in your street? That's similar, isn't it? It depends. You might find love anywhere, but if you date someone in your street and it doesn't work, oh my God, you have to deal with them for the rest of your life. At work, at least you can leave the job. Sam, I agree with you. Dating someone, especially if the person is your next door neighbor, you're dating your next door neighbor, or next house neighbor, and something goes wrong, or the one opposite, and something goes wrong. Oh my God. And you don't have to date them anymore. You both be spying on each other. So, oh my God, I saw someone in your house last night. What's going on? No, I think dating someone, Sam, I totally agree with you. I think it's not a good idea dating someone in your street. Because if it goes wrong, you have to sell your property. You have to sell your house. Maybe at work, not that bad, because you can change. You can look for alternative employment. Yeah. Okay. Let's say work. I don't know. You decide. We can find love anywhere. If you find love, go for it. Try it. Why not? Let's not put rules. Let's not put rules, Sam. You can find love anywhere. Your birthday is on July the 18th. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get you a cake and sing you happy birthday. But please remind me. We'll get you a cake and some candles and sing you happy birthday. We have to, because you are a regular. You are always here supporting this channel. You are part of this channel, part of this one very beautiful channel. So we have to. Son of Soweto and everyone's. Sam's birthday is on the 18th of July. So I'll be cutting a cake and we're going to be sharing it. I don't know how I'm going to be sharing it with everyone, but we have to. So Sam, don't forget. I'll write the date down so I don't forget. So we're going to be singing the happy birthday on the 18th. Is Sam's birthday, 18th of July. Does it fall within the week? Okay, that's down. All right then. So that is that. Okay, let's crack on. So the first one was mirroring the person acting as an impostor and just doing what Eddie Murphy's wife did. Eddie Murphy's arranged wife. What do you want to eat? Whatever you want to eat, Your Highness. What do you like? Whatever you like, Your Highness. Oh no, you don't want that kind of a woman, do you? No, 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 we don't. Even a man, even a man, you don't want that kind of a man who is like, whatever you like, Your Highness. Where would you like to travel to? Wherever you want to travel to, Your Highness. We don't want that. No. If you have someone in your life who behaves like that, they are faking it. It's fake. It's fake. Okay, the next one is someone would the power of suggestion. That is the next one. Someone would be like, they want to play with you. A lot of women do this. They would go, oh, my friend's boyfriend got her a car. I wish someone could get me that type of a car. They're playing with you. They're playing with, oh, I wish someone could get me a ticket to France. They're telling you. Why are you telling me that you wish someone could get you a ticket to France? It's because you want, just ask, but it's, suggestion, the power of suggestion. When someone suggests something to you, whether you like it or not, they're just saying as if, but it's suggestion. They're planting it in your head. Oh, my friend, the one who lives 2 streets away, her boyfriend got her a brand new car. Oh, how I wish someone could get me a brand new car. Yes, that is just wrong. If you're dating someone and they keep doing that, they are trying to influence you. They are playing with your mind. They should stop. Stop doing that to your, just know, why is she doing it? Why? Because she knows you can buy something for her. Now she's suggesting, that it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. These are some of the way, some of the tactics women use to manipulate men. They will suggest, the power of suggestion. They're suggesting to you, oh, how I wish I had a boyfriend who could get that for me. You're dating me, you're telling me how you wish you had a boyfriend. Who am I? I'm your boyfriend. But you're telling, how I wish I had a boyfriend who could take me to Santorini. I'm your boyfriend. Just ask, and stop playing games. So these are some of the things. They'll make you to feel guilty, because when someone says, how I wish, especially when they know that you've fallen for them, they'll start making all these suggestions. I know of a guy that spent all his money on this lady because of these things. I wish the guy got this lady a Range Rover, and now the guy, at some point, the guy lost his job, but he spent so much money on this lady. Very manipulative. I've never seen any woman so manipulative. Manipulated this guy. The guy spent so much, and then when the guy lost his job, this girl left this guy. True story. She left. At some point, the guy was really down. She did not help this guy. Left the guy. The guy spent so much money on this lady. She was always using these tactics, very manipulative. Sometimes they use it on men, especially men, soft men. That is why some men should learn to be calm bad boys a little bit, not too much. I would not advise you to change completely. Don't become a bad person for because some lady did not treat you right. But I think you should try to change a little bit, because it's not just right when a very nice man, meets a woman and tries to spend on her genuinely, and she doesn't respect it. She starts playing game, starts using him, using the power of suggestion to make him in this particular case, this lady used the power of suggestion. How I wish I could find a man who would, and this guy could do anything. This guy could do anything to get this woman anything. And he did anything because he loved her. Can you blame him? No. He did it for love. Out of love, some men will do anything. Some men are just nice and they don't need women like this. Some men are nice. So if you're a nice man, please listen to this. Once a woman starts saying, how I wish my boyfriend could get me that. How I wish I had a boyfriend who could get me a Range Rover. Meanwhile, she's dating you and she's telling you, how I wish you could get me a Range Rover. You know he cannot afford a Range Rover at this particular point in time. You work, go get yourself a Range Rover. Leave the guy alone. Or you could ask for maybe help, support to get the Range Rover, but you want him to get it because you know that he is a good guy, he's got a good heart. Now you want him to spend all his money to get you that Range Rover that you want. And instead of just telling him, like, baby, can you help me with some money or this, you're suggesting, you're playing with his mind. So it's game, it's tactics. Oh my God, you know my friends, you know my friend, the one who lives in Manchester. Do you know that her boyfriend got her a brand new Range Rover? Why are you telling me this? Why? How I wish. And they finish it. These manipulative ladies would finish it. They'll go, how I wish I had a man who could get me a Range Rover. Now you're making the guy to feel funny. You know, you're making him feel like he's not man enough. He's man enough. If you want a Range Rover, go get it for yourself. Sorry. Go get it for yourself. Especially what happened to this particular guy. You know, Sam says, second places you shouldn't date is on your street and work. If you do, be ready to tie the knot. Eddie Murphy Coming to America movie depicts a typical African woman in the Western world. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that, but I respect your point. That's why you should not marry poor people. Son of Soweto says you shouldn't marry poor people. How do you know someone is poor? You know, there's no one is poor. Everyone is rich. That's what everyone is rich. It depends on you to bring out your richness or your riches. Everyone is rich. There's no one that is poor. Do you know that as a man, son of Soweto, you might get married to a woman and you bring the richness from her, you tap the gold in her. Do you know that as a man, and vice versa as a woman, you can meet a man and you are able to tap the gold, because sometimes we all have gifts. You know, we all have gifts, and we all have, how do I put it, we have our job that we do for money, and you have your work. You know, that is what you have, that you do effortlessly, but you think, oh my goodness, this is so easy for me to do, this cannot be my work. So you have your job that you do to earn money, and you have your work. And if you can get someone who can identify your work, it might be so easy. Like, it could be comedy. You could be a comedian and you don't know. So there might be someone who will tell you, oh, do you know you can do comedy? And when you start doing comedy, you make so much money. So I bet I understand what you mean by don't marry poor. I understand what you mean. But what if you fall in love? You can fall in love with anyone. Son of Soweto, you can fall in love with anyone. Isn't it so? You can fall in love with anyone. It's love. You know, You can fall in love with anyone, poor or rich, and then you can get married to anyone as well. So sad good men get the short end of the stick. It's true, Sam. Sam, this is so true, because you have a lot of good men out there. This particular guy I'm talking about, very good guy, he has spent all his money on this lady, and this lady finally left the guy. He spent so much, and it got him to a very bad place, because he spent all his money because of love. Some men will do everything for love. Is it a bad thing? No, it's not. It's just that sometimes when you spend on the wrong person, and they start treating you as if you're not right up here, that is when it's not good. I've seen it once so many times, and I think it's not right. That is why I thought, you know what, let me come and make this video. If you are dating someone and they're not treating you right, and you are spending so much on them, be careful, especially when a woman wants you to keep spending on them. It's okay to spend on a woman, but if all she wants, every day she comes to you, she wants you to spend, she wants you to spend money every day she comes to you, because she knows that you can't say no. Some men cannot say no, and some women use this against them. If you're dating a guy and you know that they'll give you whatever you ask for, please don't abuse it. Do not abuse it as a woman. And for men, please, when you're dating a woman and she's always asking every day, can I have your bank card? Can I have your credit card? I need a bag. I saw a bag. I need that bag. If you cannot get me that bag, some of them would go as far as telling you that if you cannot get them certain things, they will not date you, because they know that you have fallen head over heels for them. So when you see these things, please, sometimes you have to just man up. You have to be strong and go, you know what, this woman is going to just drain me until I'm completely empty. So sometimes you have to run as a man. When you date a woman who is always asking for cash, money, it's all about money. It's all about you spending all the time. She knows when your salary lands in your account. She knows. If you're paid weekly, she knows. If you're paid monthly, she knows. Sometimes she would ghost you, she would disappear on you. And then she knows that on Friday you get paid. She would call you on Thursday. Baby, I cooked you something nice, delicious. I'll be bringing it to you tomorrow. It's because she knows that you're getting paid tomorrow. That's why she's coming. So pay attention to these things. This guy I'm talking about was, this is just, it's ripping. She just ripped this guy, And I know some women I know, they'll be like, oh my God, it's good. At least, but then if it's a good guy, we need to look after our good men as well. Some sisters are wild. Some sisters, they don't care, Some sisters will take all they can. They'll drain you and push you to the curb. They'll drain you, push you to the curb. So Sam says, it's good to date, marry within. Sam says, Cecilia, it's good to date and marry within your class and people of the same frame minds, or frame of minds. I totally agree. It's good to marry within your class. Sam, if that is what you think, then you should move to the UK, because here the class system is, here in the UK, you know exactly where you belong. You have the upper class, middle class, and everyone else. So you have the upper class, middle class, and everyone else. So in the UK, so if you find a girl where everyone else belongs, will you not, and you fall in love with her, will you not date her? So it depends, Sam. I agree with you. It's good to marry, but then what about men marry down. So if you're upper class, maybe you should marry middle class, And if you're middle class, maybe you should go for everyone else. You know, we just need to. Sam, I don't agree with this. You should marry within your class. Oh my God, Sam, you should move to the UK. Class system, no, just marry someone you like. Yeah, but it's your point of view, and I do respect it. If you think you should marry within your class, then it's okay. Sometimes to go very low is not something that I would recommend. But if you cannot just put that barrier, like I'm marrying within. What if you find someone who is not within your class? Will you not marry them? But it's good though. It's good if you find someone that you love who is within your class. Fair enough. Otherwise, get married to someone that you like, someone fun, you know. Okay, and Son of Soweto seconds your motion. So Son of Soweto seconds your motion, because Son of Soweto says, Sam, it's true, a lot of marriages struggle when people are from different class. So should you marry just within your class? Will it help? Will it do you think marriages will last? Because marriages today don't last. Marriages today are like TikTok culture. 1 minute, we are in and out. So do you think if people get married, or if people marry within their class, the marriages will last? Do you think if people get married within their class in the society, that would make marriages today in this pop culture day and age last? Do you think so? I don't know. Like, seriously, I don't know. I cannot say. Son of Soweto says, Sam, that's true, a lot of marriages. And Son of Soweto goes further to say, you need to eliminate all reasons of conflict. How can you can never eliminate all reasons of conflict. Never, ever. You cannot. Because there will always be conflict. Conflict is a must. There's no union. Whether you're twins, there's no union can run smoothly and seamlessly. No marriage can. If you think any union can, there are two different people, different opinions, different points of views, different ways of looking at things, even if you are within the same class. So there's no way you can eliminate all reasons of conflict. There's no way you can eliminate that. You have to learn to deal with conflict within a union, within a partnership, within any kind of relationship. You need to learn to manage. That's the word. Manage conflict. Son of Soweto, I think you cannot eliminate conflict. Never. You cannot eliminate it. It's something that is bound to. We are different. You might get married to someone and you think, oh, we have eliminated all reasons, to have conflict. There can never be conflict in this relationship because you've eliminated everything. It's not possible. It's not possible. You cannot. We have to learn to manage conflict, because we cannot eliminate it. If you think you can eliminate it, wrong. You cannot. So I think that is what I think. That is my opinion on that one. I might be wrong. We might not agree. We might agree to disagree. But I think when it comes to relationships, you have to learn how to manage conflict, when to ask questions, when to communicate issues and different things. You cannot say I want to look for someone, and by the time I get married to that person, we must have eliminated every reason for conflict. Conflict is a must. Conflict sometimes, because things would happen, you would argue and resolve them and learn from them. You cannot eliminate them. Son of Soweto, for example, if you should not marry, for example, if you should not marry an educated woman, if you are educated, okay, I get it. Like, if you're educated, you should not marry an educated woman. But you know, in those early days, like in the maybe late 800s and early 1900s, men used to be educated and women never used to go to school. A lot of women were uneducated in those days. However, marriages did last. Marriages did last when men were educated and women uneducated. Then they did last. I don't know about today, but again, I have seen marriages where the men are educated and the women not educated, and those marriages have lasted. They have tested the test of. They have lasted. So sometimes you cannot. One rule cannot fit all. Sometimes you cannot just say when a woman is educated, a man must be educated for the marriage to last. No, I don't agree with that. You know, it's all about understanding, all about communication, all about wanting it to work. When it comes to marriage, it's all like when you get married to someone, you have to be willing to make it work. The willingness to make your marriage work is paramount in every marriage, in every relationship, whatever you're doing. If you're in any relationship and you want to make it work, both parties must be willing to make it work. So the willingness to make your relationship work is something that we sometimes take for granted or we don't think about. You have to be willing to make it work. If you're not willing to make your marriage work, it will not work. So whether the man is educated or uneducated, there are some people who are not educated but very high when it comes to wisdom, very wise. Some people are not uneducated but very wise. They can manage things, they can handle situations. You know, we all have a way of handling things. So sometimes some of these rules that we put, all these barriers, we have to be very careful. Sometimes about the person, that it's about who you love and who respects you. What if you get married to a woman who is equally as educated as you are, and you find out that she doesn't want to, okay, you as a man, you want to start having kids, and she's not ready because she wants to complete her thesis, she wants to complete her PhD, she's not ready, you know. So it really sometimes everyone cannot fit in the same box. One box cannot fit all. So it really does depend on what you want. And sometimes you think uneducated women, because some women are uneducated not because they want to be uneducated, but because of circumstances, and that does not make them unintelligent or not smart. Some of the smartest women, some, not all, some of the smartest women I've met in London, this England, are not educated. They are business women, not educated, very intelligent, very wise, and some of them have employees who have got PhD, these two women have got employees who have got PhD. Yes, under them. You know, so it all depends. It all depends. Sam says, Cecilia, it's good to date and marry within your class. And I think we've already answered that question. Some of Soweto's, that's true. That's true. A lot of marriage struggle when people are from different class. I'm not sure about that one, but it's okay. It's your opinion. I respect it. Son of Soweto says you need to eliminate all reasons of conflict. One way is to marry someone who has the same socio-economic background as you. Son of Soweto goes further to say, if you marry within your class, you will reduce the areas of conflicts. Yeah, okay, you reduce it. I agree with that one. You will not eliminate it, but you marry within your class, you solve insecure. Yes, okay. Yeah, so if you marry within your class, you will solve the problem of insecurity. Yes, that is true, but not always. It's not always true. That is true in some cases. You've got people who are married within a certain class, and that I don't want to name names, you know, but in the UK you can see, just look around, you can see with people of high places that people who get married to certain ladies and within the same class, but because of certain reasons, or maybe the looks and things like that, there's still, you cannot cancel, you can reduce the issues of insecurity by marrying someone within the same social class as yourself, but you cannot eliminate it. You cannot solve it completely. You can minimize it. You can reduce it, I'd say, Sam. That is again my opinion. You can reduce the issue of insecurity by marrying someone within the same social class. However, you cannot solve it. Marrying someone from the same social class does not solve in total the issue of insecurity. So insecurity will always be there, whether you're within the same class. The person might just be insecure for some reason. Do you know, Sam, let me just give you this example. There's a case, something happened. The woman and the man, both from the same social class, everything was going on right, but the man had an issue with the lady because of the lady's way of dressing. She dressed elegantly, but because she always put on clothes that highlighted her silhouette or her shape, her structure, call it the way you want to call it, the man had issues with that. The way they came from, or they as both from the same social social strata or social class, you know, that from the same social class. However, because of the woman's look, the man became insecure. So you cannot always solve, you can sometimes eliminate this problem of insecurity by getting married to someone within the same social class. However, you cannot eliminate it completely, because the man or the woman, it could come from either of them, could be jealous a little bit. In this case, it was because of the woman's beauty. The man was like, you cannot put on that, you cannot put on that. They're from the same, or from within the same social class. So sometimes you can't eliminate these things completely. It's there. So sometimes I would say, when it comes to settling down with someone, I think you should get someone. There are certain things you should look at, you know, like what we discussed the other day. You know, when it comes to this social class, you want to get married to someone who is within the same social class as you. Sometimes it doesn't really work. You, as you said earlier on, Sam, sometimes you have to go a step lower as a man. You have to go a step low. You have to go for someone with the same understanding as you. You have to go for someone that things you have to look out for, you know. But that social class, within the same social class, I don't know. You might be right. You know, I respect your point. Again, it's a good point. I respect it. It might work for some people, but not everyone. And I respect your point of view. Son of Soweto says, if you marry within, okay, we've brushed that out. It's not conflict, but disagreement. Okay, son of Sam, I get it. It's not conflict, but it's disagreement. Okay. Mamadou says salut. Hello, salut, Mamadou. How are you, Mamadou? Salut, 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 salut. Hello, Mamadou. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, Mamadou? Comment allez-vous? And Sam says, Cecilia, you mean early 20th century, 1940s to... Yes, in those days, like the 40s to the 80s, you know, people used to get married. Women never used to go to school. Men used to just work. Men used to be the sole breadwinners of families, and things used to work. And marriages, I don't know, I can't tell, I wasn't there, but from what we read online, I don't know, but let's see. For marriages for a union to work, I think you have to want it to work. You have to decide, you have to want it to work, you have to work on it, you have to nurture it, you have to water it, you have to want it to work and all that. So it's all about what we want, and it's all about what we want. It's all about communication in relationships. Yes, and Sam well said, if your partner is uneducated, you will be uncomfortable. Sam, where's Sam from? Oh my God, Sam. Sorry guys, I just have to laugh. Sam says if your partner is uneducated, you will be uncomfortable talking. So, excuse me guys. Sam, you're not serious. Sam, you're on timeout. Sam, you're on timeout. Time out, Sam. Guys, you have to read Sam's comments. Sam, you're on timeout. Timeout for 15 minutes. Sam says, if your partner is uneducated, you will be uncomfortable. I'm going to delete this comment. Sam, you're on timeout. Guys, Sam is on timeout. Officially on timeout. Oh, God. Sam says, I can't read it. I just have to laugh. Sam, you're on timeout. Like on timeout. It doesn't matter, you know. If that could be for you. Again, Sam, remember this. Okay, now let's talk a bit about Sam's point. Sam says If your partner is uneducated, you will be uncomfortable taking your partner to high-level events. Communication will be an issue among your peers. Okay, Sam, I do understand your point. Respect it. However, if you love someone, remember that today, in today's day and age, anyone can study. Anyone can go back to school. Do we agree on that, Sam? Do we agree on that? Anyone can study, anyone can go back to school. You see me, look at me. Sam, I can go back to primary school. So if I should get married to someone and I'm uneducated and I'm ready and willing, if the person is willing to go back and educate themselves, the person might not have gone to school, or the person might be uneducated at the time you met them, not because they want to be in that place, but because of reasons beyond, or certain circumstances. Something might have happened. You never can tell. However, everyone, the other day, a lady in the UK got her degree at the age of 72. Today we can study remotely, Sam. So today we can study remotely. Within 5 years, let's say if you get married to a woman, within 5 years she can gain her first degree. True or false? Within 5 years, if she wants to, she can acquire a degree within 5 to 7 years. She can do it remotely. Now you've got universities online. She can read. You have a lot of motivational speakers out there. A lot. I don't want to start naming names. You've got a lot of motivational speakers out there who have not been through formal education, but are well informed, well read. You can educate yourself. Today with the internet, you've got I'm live on YouTube. There is a YouTube university. We can all educate ourselves. So again, Sam, I respect your point, but if you find someone you love and they are willing to educate themselves, you can educate yourself. There are some people, I've met people who have educated themselves only by going on YouTube on a regular basis, every day for an hour. You've got motivational speakers out there who've not been through formal education, who are very informed, who read a lot. So again, if you find someone you love, they could be within another class. They must not be within your social class. They could be within a lower class. But if you love them, you can get married to them, be with them. If they're willing to study, if they're willing to read, if they're willing to invest in themselves and educate themselves, good and fine, within a short period of time, within 5 to 7 years, within 5 years. That girl who could not speak, there was a girl who moved from, I don't know where she came from, but she came to the UK and she couldn't speak, and her parents were like, oh my goodness, this girl is gonna take so long, she will not be able to communicate with her peers. She doesn't speak English. She spoke only her dialect. She came to the UK, could not speak English. Her parents were so worried that she could not integrate, that she would not be able to integrate. Today she corrects her parents. She corrects them. She's like, that's not how you speak English, this is how you speak it. That phrase is not, that's not how it should be said. This is how you should say it. So if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to educate yourself, you can educate yourself. You can educate yourself remotely. You don't need to go to a classroom today to educate yourself. We've got YouTube University. On YouTube, you can educate yourself and become the best at whatever you want to do. Sam, do we agree on this one? I know you cracked me up. You always do, which is a good thing. I had to laugh really hard on that one. I wasn't expecting it, Sam. And I was like, Sam, you're going on. Sam, time out. Time out. I wish you... I was like, no, Sam, time out. You cracked me on that one. But today we all agree, and you all know, Sam, you know this one for a fact. You know, I know if I tell you now to go and just go on this very YouTube, that a lot of motivational speakers, great motivational speakers, inspirational speakers that we listen to. Remember the great Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, find out. Very intelligent. I listened to him. Did he go through university? Check for yourself. He's the top notch. He's a fine gentleman. He spoke well. We all listen to him. He's not here anymore, but Jim Rohn lives forever. Why? You know, that's just an example. That's just an example, and there's so many of them. Many inspirational speakers. We've got so many wealthy billionaires out there who are uneducated, but what they've done is, as we all know, in today's world, you can always go back to school. You've got a lot of billionaires who are footballers who have gone back to school. So again, it's all about you. You must be willing to educate yourself. You must be willing. So you can get married to a woman who is uneducated in today's world. If you love someone, you can get married to that person, and that person, whoever they are, can always go back and study. They can always go back and improve on themselves. Today's world, you can study remotely. You can be somewhere in Zanzibar and you study in a university in Taiwan. You can be somewhere in in Kenya, and you're a student somewhere in a university in London. There are a lot of people in Kenya, in a lot of in other countries in the world who are studying or taking courses abroad today. So things have changed, Sam. Times have changed. Things have changed. The only thing you need is the willingness. The willingness to study. The will. Let me put it that way. It's the will. Once you have the will, Sam, you will do it. So please, again, it's that point. I'm just trying to hit on that point. So you can get married to anyone. They can learn to communicate. Sam, you can actually get married to someone who cannot communicate in any language, and they decide that within 6 months, I'm going to speak English like the English. They would do it. They would do it. So please, Sam, today the world is changing now. People work remotely, people study remotely, so anyone can gain qualifications anywhere. Anyone can study. So I think education should not be a barrier. It should not be a reason why people should not get married within certain class in the society. I don't think so. But I respect your point. If you think, you know what, I'm not getting married to a woman who has not got a degree or who is uneducated, I respect it. That is your point. That is your point of view, and I respect it. You know, however, I think everyone out there can study if they decide to. They can study. They can earn whatever degree they can acquire. Whatever degree they want to acquire, they can get to any kind of educational height they decide to attain at any particular point in time. It's all about the will. Cecilia, I mean the ability to communicate and level of exposure in life. Cecilia, let's be real. There's what a partner will say in the public. Sam, okay. All right, Sam, you're on timeout. I'm not reading that. Sam is officially on timeout. Sam. OMG. Sam, I understand you, and I respect your point of view. I understand you and I respect your point of view. But everyone, again I repeat, everyone can learn and everyone can improve on themselves. We can all learn and improve on ourselves. So on that point, I think we should call it for today. I think we've been here for more than 2 hours. We've been here for more than 2 hours. I don't think we've gone through all the points we had today, but we've had a good laugh, we've had a good chat, we've had a good time. I've learned a few things, not a few, I've learned so many things from your comments. I really do appreciate everyone. I appreciate you for sharing your time with us here today. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate you. Please, I appreciate you for being here today. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your contribution. I appreciate you sharing this space with me. I appreciate you being here today on this very planet with me at the same time. We are here at the same time on this planet. I really appreciate that, And do have a fabulous day. Take care of yourself. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time, 12:30. We are going to be here tomorrow at 12:30. Thank you very much, Sam, for all your contribution. I really do appreciate. Thank you very much, Son of Soweto. Thanks for your contribution today. We do appreciate you. I do appreciate you immensely. Thank you, Mamadou. If I can't mention your name because it's at the top, it's okay. Yeah, thanks again for your time. Thanks for your contribution. Thanks for your support, Son of Soweto. Thank you very much. And I want to wish you all a very lovely afternoon. Take care of yourself. And remember always that you are the most important person in your life. Remember this. Yes, in your life, you're the most important person. So look after yourself. Stay true to yourself. Stay on your lane and do the things that make you happy. Things that make your soul happy. Those are the things you should be doing. Okay, with that, we can now bring today's session to a close. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. All the best always. Until tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Thank you. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm Cecilia Mbullah, broadcasting live from London. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and join us tomorrow. If you have any topic that you want us to talk about, please don't forget to drop it on the comment section. I'll be checking on the comment section later on. Sam, Son of Soweto, if there is any topic you want us to talk about, or if there are any topics you want us to talk about, please don't forget to drop them on the comment section. I will be checking later on. And then we will be here tomorrow again live at 12:30 in the afternoon London time. Thank you again, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a lovely evening. Bye.